Hi, besties! The new Easter update that just came out, and a lot of new items, such as a new pose pack, a new set, and even the code for the Style Showdown update. A complete map overhaul, and much more like. I'll show you how to get immunity in Style Showdown for completely free. New codes that came out with the new update, and which I advise you to enter immediately before they expire, and a lot of other news. But before we start, let's test your intuition. Write in the comments what other updates besides Easter you would like to see in the game. Let's get started. In the upcoming major update, we'll be getting yet another exciting and stylish outfit set. This time it's inspired by the White Rabbit from Alice Through the Looking Glass, or at least that's how it looks based on the early preview images. The set has a magical, fairy tale vibe, and what's most important is that it will be limited time only. You'll be able to claim it only during the first week after the update's release. So if you don't want to miss out, make sure to watch my next videos. I'll show you exactly how to get it. Unlocking this outfit won't be easy. Each player will receive a unique code that's hidden somewhere on the map. To unlock the set, you'll need to complete a task that's very similar to the one we had during the April Fool's event. If you remember how that quest worked, you'll definitely have an advantage this time. The developers are also treating us to new makeup options and elements for custom makeup creation. What I really love about these is how unique and creative they are. They're not just basic faces, but full-on artistic makeup designs. Even though we can only see half of each face in the preview, you can already tell how cool they'll be. Personally, I fell in love with the Easter Bunny-themed makeup. It's adorable and fits the season perfectly. Which one is your favorite? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your opinions. We also found out that on the 19th, a brand new developer Q&A video was released. In it, the devs answered the most frequently asked questions about the update, and they even show off more sneak peeks. So don't miss my upcoming breakdown video where I'll go over all the key points, explain what's coming, and show everything in detail. And finally, we've got a fourth outfit set in this update, the cowboy set. It'll be available for both female and male body types, and it looks absolutely stunning. The Western-inspired design is super stylish, with a bold silhouette and eye-catching accessories. I especially love the cowboy hat and gloves. They give the look so much attitude and flair. I have no doubt this will become one of the most popular sets in the game. I can't say for sure how many new pose packs we'll be getting in the upcoming update, but one thing is certain, the developers are definitely not slowing down. They keep teasing new content, and today we got another sneak peek at what's coming. This time it's a completely unique pack filled with unusual and even slightly quirky poses. Just take a look. There's a sitting pose with crossed legs and hands shaped like little horns, which looks super fun. Another pose shows the character sitting on their knees, resting one hand on the ground, very soft and elegant. Then there's a standing pose with crossed legs, one hand on the waist and the other across the chest, confident and stylish. And finally, we have a sitting pose, almost in a split position, where the character looks sad and thoughtful. But that's not all. The devs are also considering creating a second K-pop pose pack. If you didn't know, there's already one in the game, and it was very popular. Now they're working on a follow-up, and they've even shown some of the possible poses. I'm not a big K-pop expert myself, so I asked a friend who's into K-pop cover dancing, and she said the selection of poses is really on point. So it sounds like this pack is going to be amazing. We're also getting a new code from the YouTuber Izzy. With it, players will be able to unlock a cute magical wand accessory. I love how it looks already, and I can't wait to see the outfits people create with it. Another big addition in this update will be a brand new Game Pass. With it, you'll be able to adjust the size, angle, and height of your accessories. It's a dream come true for anyone who loves detailed customization. It's not clear yet if it will work on clothing too, but if it does, that's going to be a game changer. I really hope the Game Pass won't cost a fortune in Robux so more players can enjoy it. Also, in the new update, we will get the brand new outfit set called Rich Girl Set. From the trailer, we can see it includes a stylish jumpsuit, a handbag, likely a new makeup and hairstyle, and heels. We even get a glimpse of a male character wearing what looks like a new coat or blazer. This update is shaping up to be full of style and surprises. The second set, which will also be released in this update, will be inspired by cyberpunk and robots in general. The design looks incredibly modern and futuristic, with an impressive amount of detail. It's something truly unique for the game. Recently, the developers even posted a video on their official TikTok where we can see how this set looks on a character. And honestly, I'm absolutely thrilled. We haven't seen anything like this in the game before, and it really opens the door for creativity. You'll be able to create bold, futuristic outfits and experiment with totally new styles. For example, one of the developers, Ewan, has already shared their own take on styling the set, and it looked amazing. Players also noticed that the prices for some Game Passes in the official shop have been lowered, and this caused a bit of frustration in the community. For instance, the Infinite VIP used to cost 799 Robux, and now it's priced at 499. That's a 300 Robux difference, and many players felt it was unfair to those who purchased it at the original price. However, it turns out that the developers themselves don't decide the price of their Game Passes, it's set by Roblox. Recently, Roblox introduced a new system where the price of items depends on the player's region. This change was made to address the unfair pricing across countries, where some regions had extremely high prices while others had very low ones. With this new system, prices are automatically adjusted based on the region's economic conditions. It's meant to create a more balanced experience for everyone, no matter where they live. Dress to Impress is also launching its first official toy line. For now, the collection includes 10 unique dolls, each with its own outfit, hairstyle, accessories, and even a small display runway. Each toy set also comes with a special bonus, a card featuring the doll's image and a unique redeem code. This code can be used in-game to unlock a makeup item. There are a total of 8 common makeup options and 2 rare ones, which can only be obtained through specific dolls. Here are a couple of the makeup looks available. The first one, with rhinestones around the eyes in the form of waves. The next one, with a spectacular star makeup near the eye, as if in a disco style. This one is quite basic, with expressive lines. My favorite is a delicate makeup with stones in the form of hearts and very cute eyes. It looks like it came from Pinterest. Some of these makeup looks also come with custom makeup pieces. Usually, these are new eyes or eyeshadows with variations on noses or other facial makeup. These dolls are already available in Walmart stores and can also be ordered online from Amazon. One important thing to keep in mind, the code is single-use only. So make sure you redeem it yourself before sharing it with anyone, otherwise someone else could claim the prize before you do. Dress to Impress also released an official website, so if you want to find more additional information, you can visit it via Discord or other social networks in the game. Another interesting update is that many players really enjoyed the idea of the personalized interactive codes from the April Fool's event. Because of its popularity, it's very likely that we'll see a similar feature in the upcoming update on the 26th. It's a fun and engaging way to add more excitement and exploration to the game. As for the flamethrower item, many players have been wondering whether it will return to the game. The developers have officially stated that it won't be coming back. There are a few strong reasons for this. First, it causes a lot of lag and negatively affects overall game performance. Second, the concept of a flamethrower doesn't align with the values of dress to impress. This is a game primarily designed for a younger audience, and the developers want to maintain a peaceful, creative environment. They prefer to avoid any items that might resemble violence or weaponry in order to keep the game safe and fun for everyone. Let's talk about something I haven't talked about in past videos. Specifically, the hidden updates and small details that were quietly added to the game. Most players don't even know about them, and even many YouTubers haven't covered this, but today, I'll show you everything. We got a redesign of 2 pairs of shoes. The first one is these boots. Previously, they had a flat sole, but now they've been updated with a wedge platform, which gives them a more stylish look. The spike detailing was also improved. Now the texture looks sharper and more realistic. Personally, I like the old version a bit more because it was simpler, but the new one definitely has its charm and looks pretty cool. The second pair is these heels. At first glance, it might seem like nothing has changed, but if you look closely, you'll notice they now fit more snugly around the foot. They don't look as bulky as before and overall sit better on the character. We also got a very nice update for male bodies. Some items from the female wardrobe are now wearable on male avatars. And that's great news for everyone who enjoys creative styling. For example, this corset is now available for male characters. It works perfectly for layered looks, and I love how it looks on the male body. There's also a long skirt that can now be worn by male avatars. Honestly, it's one of my least used items, but maybe with this update, someone will finally find a good use for it in creative outfits. Finally, 3 more items have been made wearable on male avatars. They've shown us 3 items that will support this feature: shorts, a skirt, and a transparent waist wrap. These additions open up even more styling possibilities for unique and unexpected looks. Additionally, this update introduced several new toggles specifically for male avatars. For example, this t-shirt can now be worn either tucked in or untucked, and you can switch between these styles in the toggles menu. Those same fuss and these t-shirt too. Another update affected the long-sleeve shirt. With the new toggle, you can now add a high neckline, turning it into a turtleneck. This allows for easy outfit adjustments depending on the desired style. The denim shorts have also received an update. Now they can be transformed into ripped-style shorts, giving them a more fashionable and edgy look. There are also a couple of hidden items of clothing on the map that not many people know about, so I'll show you them now. And the first item I want to show you is in Lana's salon. If you've completed Lana's quest, you can get a dress. To find it, you need to go to Lana's salon and immediately look at the table on the left. And you will immediately see a small dress lying on the table. Here's what it looks like in the basic version. It's a white dress with damage and patches, but the color and even the material can be changed. The next item that almost no one noticed is right here. These are these really cute heart-shaped earrings. I really like them. The next hidden item I want to show you is in the VIP room. Almost no one noticed this, but if you go to the stand with new items and look at the mannequin with jewelry, then you can see these very beautiful earrings with stars. Surprise your friends with this fact. And the last hidden item is also in the VIP room and also on the stand with new items. On the top shelf, along with the floral corset, there is a flower choker hanging. Due to its location and its small size, no one noticed this item either. But it is a very beautiful and cute accessory that can complement your look. Let's start with the code we received, which is still active at the moment. The code is called Badi for Life, and at first glance, it looks really nice. since we get a pair of stylish heels with bows. But since this update came out on April Fool's Day, of course, things aren't quite that simple. If you put on these shoes, your legs actually turn into chicken feet. And what's even more fun is that using the toggles, you can also turn your arms into chicken legs. What do you think about that? Personally, I'm obsessed with this silly twist. But don't worry if you prefer the original version, we're getting that too. The developers confirmed that the classic heels with bows will be added soon, and players will be able to choose which version they want to keep. Although they haven't announced an exact release date yet, I believe we'll see this mini update sometime this week. We also have many other codes that I highly recommend you enter, because they may disappear with the release of a new update. CHOP1E_1S_B for CK. Lana. Lihesh. C for La for Lay. M3RM for Odd. D1 Orst for R. Sub15 Psi. B3APL for YS_D L1E. Ella. Megan Place Boots. Lanabo. Lanatutu. S3M_OW3 and _Y for Y. Ibelislay. Bilalislay. Creek. It's just Nicolas. Amoy. Takus. Kichu. Ashley Bunny. Laboots. 1Con1CF Fortma. Another fun detail, on April Fool's Day, Lena appeared on the map, and Lana completely disappeared. What's even more surprising is that Lena became the main character in all the artwork across the map. She completely took over, and honestly, I kind of love it. Especially the updated game loading screen that day, it looked amazing. And since the map hasn't been changed back yet, there's a chance we might get more Lana lore in the upcoming Easter update. Also, an interesting fact, the game's lore turns exactly 1 year old. That's why I really hope the devs are planning something special to celebrate this anniversary. What do you think? Will we see anything lore-related in the next update? Make sure to leave your guesses in the comments. Now let's move on to the news about the upcoming update. We will have an updated version of the store. I think it will be some kind of new location. Most likely it will be located in the dressing room on Freeplay or regular servers. And maybe you will be able to try on all the things for a few seconds before buying. I think it will be very convenient. And now we even know the release date of the update for Easter. It will be released on April 26th, and Zach even shared what we will get. A brand new shop UL, new walks, fresh fits and accessories, and so much more. And now we will see how it all will look. The developers have already confirmed that a big collaboration is coming this year. They haven't revealed any details yet, but the announcement alone is intriguing. Looking back at the Brat update we got last summer, it's hard to imagine what could be even bigger. Maybe we will see it very soon because the developers have already teased a logo for the new Easter update. And here is a close-up look at this beauty. I really love the cute and festive design. I'm so curious to see what awaits us this time. I'm almost certain that there will be a new quest or something similar, along with lots of themed items, accessories, and sets that will make the game even more exciting. The developers have also shown us new patterns that we'll be able to get very soon. They look incredibly stylish and diverse, and they will definitely allow us to create even more unique and creative outfits. Personally, I'm curious whether they'll be available for in-game currency, like in the previous update, or if we'll be able to get them for free. Either way, they look absolutely stunning. My favorite set is definitely the top 4 patterns on the left. They're very modern and stylish, and I can already imagine how cool the outfits will look with them and what kind of combinations we'll be able to create. In addition, we were also shown a new logo for the upcoming update. But now it raises the question of which event the first Easter logo, which we saw earlier, actually belongs to. It's possible that just like in the New Year update, we'll be getting two versions of the logo, each with its own unique style. This new logo also has a clear spring vibe. It's fresh, bright, and really captures the festive and seasonal mood. Speaking of items, we already have a few sneak peeks of new accessories. And that's not all. But let's start with the new clothing and accessories. The first item is this luxurious headdress in the form of a kikoshnek, which is decorated with gold ornaments and ruby stones. The next accessory is an incredible hand mirror, which is made in the same style, gold with rubies. I wonder if you can see the reflection there. This is such a staff that complements the collection, with a very expressive and cute heart made of red ruby on top. And the last one. Here is an academic square cap, just like those worn by graduates of Harvard or other prestigious universities. Quite a nice thing that can decorate a thematic image. We also saw this screenshot on the Moto Princess stream, so most likely we will have a similar decoration in the game. I especially love the idea of the mirror. It would be amazing if it came with multiple toggles, allowing different placement variations in hand or even different angles. That would add more customization and creativity to outfit creation. As for the upcoming Easter update, I'm almost certain we'll get something similar to bunny ears. However, I believe we'll have more variations this time, or maybe even a completely redesigned version. There's also a good chance we'll see a bunny tail, and possibly something like a bunny nose. What do you think? Do you expect to see these kinds of items in the game? Or is there something else you'd love to see added? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear them. And we can say with 100% certainty that we're getting new hairstyles because the developers are currently looking for new designers to create unique and stylish hair designs. This means we're in for even more variety when it comes to character customization, with new options to create amazing and one-of-a-kind looks. Let's lighten the mood for now. Did you know that you can get VIP completely free of charge? Yes, you didn't hear that right. You can get into this part of the map without spending a penny. And now I'll show you 2 ways to do it in any conditions. Let's lighten the mood for now. Did you know that you can get VIP completely free of charge? Yes, you didn't hear that right. You can get into this part of the map without spending a penny. And now I'll show you 2 ways to do it in any conditions. First, you need to purchase the Troll Pose Pack, which costs 2,900 in-game currency. You'll probably need it later. You need to come to the entrance to the VIP room. Then choose the Faith pose from this pose pack. Get close to this wall and look at yourself through the wall. At the moment when you see your feet, turn on the pose, and you will find yourself in the VIP room. That's how easy it is to get to the VIP room. And now you can use all the things from it. But here's the second last method, which may be easier for some, and it doesn't require you to buy an additional pack of poses. First, you need to leave the main building and look to the left. Here you will see a fence and a bush that you need to jump on. And then from this bush, you can easily jump onto the roof of the building as shown in the video. Next, we need to go to this section. Something strange is happening here, but let's not get distracted. Now we need to get to the place between these 2 columns. And look carefully, here you can see a button by pressing which you will get to the dressing room. And as you can see, This dressing room is located in the VIP hall, and you can wear something from here. And here is the third, completely new way to get to the VIP room during the round, so that you can wear things from there and take first places with them. To begin with, you need to climb to the highest point on the map. You can also do it in parkour. But it is not always possible to find a parkour in which there is a point higher than the one I will show you now. You need to go to the leaderboard and find this vase. Now you need to jump on it and jump on the leaderboard itself. And from here, crouch down on the highest part of this column. Voila! Everything is almost ready. Now we wait for the round to start. And when there are the last seconds before the round, you need to start jumping as quickly as you can. As you can see, in this way, we ended up on the roof, right at the beginning of the round. And you have enough time to get here where I will show you. Here is the VIP room itself. And you just need to jump there, that's all. You are at your destination. We also have a couple of sneak peeks of the new map. The developers, of course, did not specify which server this map is for regular or for the new Styles Showdown, but let's take a look at the new photos. You can immediately notice that this map is much larger than the one that is currently in Styles Showdown, but smaller than the map of regular servers. The shelves on the sides are empty. Here, too, the eyes immediately catch the fact that the shelves are completely empty. It seems as if there should have been a dressing room somewhere here, but we don't see them. But the most interesting thing is next. Unlike regular servers, where solariums are located in Lana Salon, here the solariums are located just in the corridor. Here you will clearly notice the difference. First, like on other sneak peeks, here the shelves are also completely empty. The windows have a new finish and are beautifully decorated with hearts on top, unlike regular servers. There are also no new boxes with things from the Brother and Christmas update. And the last and probably most interesting sneak peek is this one. Here you can immediately see that the male and female characters between the entrances to Lana Salon are missing. Also, the entrance to the VIP room was moved very close, and it is located right next to the LAN Salon, so the developers somehow removed the corridor with jeans and hats. It is actually very interesting to find out why exactly this map was presented to us, on which server we will play here, and why the shelves are empty, but it looks quite strange and cool. The developers have also prepared another surprise for us, new animations, and this time, it's not just poses but entirely new runway walks. Let me just show you this. I've checked them all, and my absolute favorite is the last one. It looks so stylish and dramatic. Which one do you like the most? Let me know in the comments. And if you're worried that these animations will cost Robux, I want to reassure you. Zach has confirmed that all of these packs will be exclusively for in-game currency, so don't delay and save up your money right now. As always, before a major update, the developers ask for player feedback on what should be improved in the game. One of the most common issues raised by the community is unfair voting. The Dress to Impress team has already addressed this concern, saying that while they don't have a perfect solution yet, they are actively working on different approaches. One potential fix they are considering is limiting high ratings when a group of friends on the same server gives each other 5 stars, making it impossible for other players to win. If you want to understand this idea in more detail, you can pause the video and read through the explanation carefully. Also, there are a few hidden secrets in the game that less than 1% of players know about. These are real gems that deserve more attention. So now, I'm going to show you all of these secret spots so you can use them to your advantage and secure first place in competitions. Now, let's move on to the exciting part, new sneak peeks. As always, Zach is treating us to new poses, And this time, it looks like we're getting a dance animation. Honestly, it looks really cool. And I'm curious, will this be a full pose pack with different dance moves, or just a single pose available to everyone in the game? What do you think? Let me know your guesses in the comments. And the best part is that as soon as Zach finished working on the poses, we'll get them. I really hope it will be very soon, possibly in the next update. So stay tuned and don't miss out. I think many people also noticed that we didn't get any pose packs, or at least one pose that Zach told us about. To be honest, I think they forgot about them altogether. Or the developers are preparing something very large-scale related to these poses. Let's take a look and remember what we were supposed to get. Muscular pose. Pose to hold a partner in your arms. Hug pose. Pose to hold a partner on your back. Selfie pose. Romantic pose with heart hands. And a walk by the hand. Of course, these are just guesses, but there's a high chance that we'll get dual poses, which were teased at the beginning of the quest. Personally, I would be absolutely thrilled to see a pose pack like this in the game. It would allow us to create even more stunning outfits and beautiful screenshots. Just imagine how adorable the proposal pose would look. Wouldn't that be the cuttest thing ever? I'm pretty sure we'll be getting something like this very soon. Another exciting piece of news is that with the new update, we'll finally be able to gift items purchased with Robux. So if you have a friend who's a big fan of Dress to Impress, now you'll be able to surprise them with an in-game present. This really expands the social aspect of the game and makes it even more community-friendly. That wraps up today's roundup of news from Dress to Impress. I hope you enjoyed learning more about the upcoming updates, new items, and all the exciting things the developers are working on. Let me know in the comments which part of the update you're most excited about and what you're hoping to see on the 26th. As always, I'd love to see your support. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and hit the notification bell so you never miss any game updates. See you in the next video. Bye-bye, besties.